Hey, what's happening, Spider friends? Welcome back to Spider-Man, Friend or Foe with Lightning. So today, Amber is playing as Blade, who is a vampire hunter.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Blade.
Location, Transylvania.
And I'm still playing as Spidey. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Spidey time! I don't know why I flicked the remote like that.
Spidey-tastic.
Thought like something would happen. Whoa. There's Blade. You got a sword!
I look cool.
Yeah, you do.
A graveyard. Of course there's a graveyard. What's next, a giant creepy church?
Does that really count as a graveyard, though? It's more like graves on floating sky platforms. It's like something out of a Skylander level than it is like a graveyard.
Yep.
Ah, whatever.
I would think a graveyard would be creepier than a house or a church.
You just desecrated that gravestone!
Oh, sorry.
That's all kinds of wrong! Oh, man.
Whoa, Blade plays awesome.
Well, Blade has a sword, so I mean that automatically makes him pretty awesome.
Alright, so I haven't played this in a while. I'm gonna have to remember how to play this.
A button for attacks,
And B
for jumping, and B for throwing, yeah.
Yeah, so basically 3 buttons.
3 awesome buttons.
Pick up and play.
Whee! Later. I took him before you could do anything. Aw. That's right, Blade has super strength because he's like vampire. Oh, I just desecrated a grave. I'm horrible. Oh, Spider-Man,
you
why?
Blade would never do that.
Really?
I just did.
Yeah, I know. I totally saw you do that.
I must admit, I don't... You said that I saw Blade before. I don't remember seeing the movie with Blade in it, but...
It was...
I do remember seeing pictures of him and...
It was a heavily edited TV movie version.
Oh, so
yeah.
the original was like rated R or something.
Yeah, the original one is wicked violent, not for kids, and then the, you know, edited for TV version, I guess it's watchable? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really big into, you know,
really
gore stuff,
yeah,
so,
Grace.
yeah. What did you do?
That's over.
I don't know.
I think you used like, what? What am I looking at? I'm gonna grab this because you never know when it might come in handy.
You're carrying an enemy.
It is an enemy, isn't it? Grave Desecrator! Ah.
Oops.
Bring it on, Phantoms.
Oh, cool. My voice sounds cool. Kind of. Except for it doesn't sound like Blade, I don't think.
Sounds like Cyborg trying to beat
yeah.
Blade. Could be him. Ow. And yes, I know that we got the Spider-Man actor wrong. It's James Arnold Taylor, not...
We did?
Yeah, not Josh
Oh,
Keaton.
he sounds good.
Josh Keaton is in this game. He plays New Goblin, so Harry Osborn. Kind of like a role reversal, because James Arnold Taylor was in the Spectacular Spider-Man series. I believe he plays Harry Osborn, and Josh Keaton plays Peter Parker. So in this one, James Arnold is Spidey, and Harry is, you know, the other guy, Josh.
Yeah, so they switch places.
Where is New Goblin anyway?
Oops, I just fell off the cliff.
Character in this.
Sorry.
Ah, no big. Ow. Stop inflicting hurt on me.
I wish I knew how to do the super team-up moves thing.
I don't think we have enough for those yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it takes a while to build that up. Going down, mister.
You're going down.
Thank goodness that's over.
And we're both still in one piece.
That's Cyborg.
Yeah.
That is Cyborg trying to sound like... Yeah.
Well, or someone really close to Cyborg.
No, that's Cyborg. I recognize that voice
Really?
actor. That's totally Cyborg. That's Carrie... Fenton? Cyborg.
Let's play Guess That Voice Actor.
Well, they all have weird names, so I mean, you know. Hi. I love playing this with you, it's fun.
Thanks.
Uh...
Yeah, I was feeling kind of tired before this, and I was like, I don't know if I'll have fun, but it's like, yep, into the fun.
The fun starts
The fun
as soon as you
starts as soon as you start
Power.
press play, yeah.
Yeah.
Press play for fun.
We.
Now you're playing with power.
I was gonna say that should be just press play's Logan. Slogan.
There's gotta be a way to get
Slogan.
that open.
Slogan.
I got Wolverine on the brain, okay?
Yeah, so press play to begin the fun. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Just Press Play is a mom and pop video game store in Pennsylvania. It's like a franchise chain. They got stores all over the place, but yeah, just press play for fun or something. I don't know.
The fun starts now.
Yeah, with power. I don't know. I'm bad with slogans. Whee! Boom! And again. So this is a generator thingy. As long as we breaks it, then there are no more baddies that come out of this area. Uh-oh. No! Where am I? There I am. I can't see my blue and red pajamas. Kind of difficult. Uh-oh. This will...
Yeah, your pajamas.
That's what they kind of look like. I can be a grave desecrator too. Whoops.
And so can you. That's what heroes do.
Seems to be.
I think that's still punishable by basically going to prison, though. Can't really do that in real
Can't
life.
really do anything without going to prison these days.
Well, I mean, that's one rule I happen to agree with.
Move on.
And don't drive on the railroad tracks.
That's true. Aha, I can swing from webs, and you can't.
That's why, like, some of those old scary movies, like, you know, like, well, I guess the main one was, like, Frankenstein, where they tried to get graves of people and make, like, a crazy monster. So scary, because it's like, I thought in the original story of Frankenstein, like, he wanted to use, like, he wanted to get, like, permission, but they wouldn't give him permission, so that he went out in the middle of the night and, like...
Nice one.
Well, you have to remember that one Frankenstein movie was a comedy, so...
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, there's been so many different versions of Frankenstein that I don't know what is the original. I never read the book, so I didn't have the patience for that.
Kind of fell to my death. I feel bad. So what do you think of the Transylvania levels? They fun?
Yeah, cool music.
So, the next level will be the 4th level of this world, so you can bring in Black Cat to beat the boss. Because she's pretty leveled up. Ooh, someone in this room.
You really think you can win? I'm Spider-Man.
I'm Spidey, I can win all the time.
Oops, how did we end up in here?
I don't know. Catch! Sorry.
Thank you for that. Blade thanks you. Oops.
Blade thanks me? Wow.
Sure, whatever.
Ow. Yeah, you have like a laser blaster. That's not fair. All I got are these webs.
I'm all sci-fi and stuff.
Yeah, you are.
I can't hardly even see my character design, though, because it's so dark.
Blade doesn't normally wear brown and purple. He kind of looks like the Punisher.
Yeah, he's wearing purple. Yeah.
I liked how he looks currently. He wears like black leather. Looks very cool.
Oh, yeah.
With a trench coat. You know, trench coats are very popular after the Matrix.
I know, right?
Ah! That's what you get, werewolf thing.
Yeah, the first Matrix I really liked, but all the other ones were just terrible after that.
I only like 2 Matrix movies.
I didn't even like the
Matrix
second one.
1, and then the animated Matrix movie called Animatrix.
Oh, I never have seen that.
Actually, made a pretty cool video game based on it. Yeah, Animatrix was cool. The other movies, I don't know, it was like, so Neo's all powerful now? Okay, whatever.
The other movies, there was no... I didn't understand the plot, I didn't feel for the characters, I didn't understand anything. Like, it wasn't dramatic, it wasn't... Like, it was just a bunch of really weird philosophical mumbo-jumbo.
Oh, it was incredibly, like, the first movie had a lot of action, it's just the other movies that took place, it's like...
That's what I mean, I liked the first movie, there was like a love interest, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Not really, there was a... You know, it was... You know, there was scary moments, there was, you know, like... There were, you know, things you were looking at it from his perspective, it was just like, there was no story to the other movies. I didn't understand. And you know what I hate is all the conspiracy people overanalyze those movies so much.
What a workout.
And, you know, they're just like, oh, this means this is what life is really like. It's like,
gate is
no, it's a movie. It's like, it's a movie, guys. It's a movie.
Blade's just letting you know that the gate is open.
Oh, thank you.
Aha! Brave Destroyer. Oh, I found something up here. It's shiny. Shiny! Yes, I got the shiny. And then I fell off a cliff. Why?
All I remember about the second movie is some crazy people with dreadlocks. I don't know. That's all I can remember.
I was gonna say the problem I had with the other movies is the fact that it doesn't take place inside the Matrix.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it's outside with the weird bald humans that, you know, have escaped the system or whatever.
That's why
Yeah.
it was weird.
They only go into the Matrix once in a while, whereas the whole first movie is about them basically being inside the Matrix. Oh.
Yeah, what's the point? After you're out of the Matrix, the story is over. Like,
Ah! That's what you get!
that's like, I mean, once you defeat the enemy, like Mr. Smith or whatever, it should be like over. It's done. It's like, there's no story anymore. That's why in Harry Potter, Voldemort was at the very end of the whole movie series. Once he was defeated, it's over.
Yeah, you have to build up the villain, because if you bring them in the movie too soon, they have
no
a nasty
point.
habit of being like written out. So
Yeah, there's no point.
don't mind me, I'm just throwing these fools right off the cliff. Boom!
Yeah, The Matrix was probably the only rated R movie that I ever really liked.
Good.
Alright, let's keep it Spidey now.
Sorry.
Spidey-tastic. Catch! Oh, so good.
But yeah, speaking of that, just
Gates open. Time to
Gates
go.
open. Time to go, Amber. Gates open. I can't do Blade.
the gate's open.
I feel sad, I can't do
The
Blade.
gate is open. I don't know how to do. I don't remember what he sounds like.
He sounds like a guy trying to sound like Cyborg.
Stone
So,
activated.
speaking of Spider-Man, never mind.
What?
What do you think the next movie with Tom Holland is going to be like?
Suppose you're looking to pick a fight.
Or they have even announced it yet, or?
They haven't announced it yet. Probably after Marvel Infinity War, we'll find out something about it. I have a feeling that they're going to rush in a character, probably be either Gwen Stacy to play Spider-Gwen,
Gosh.
or to be Miles Morales, or they'll do... I'd like to see Cindy Moon, actually. Because
I don't even know who that is.
Well, Cindy Moon is that girl who had the same powers as Peter Parker. She was bit by the same spider that gave him his powers, but she was locked up from the world.
Yeah.
Although, what made her story interesting is she went to high school with Peter and then she disappeared. So, I mean, Peter had his powers for years before he found her, and then it was like they were super boyfriend and girlfriend for a while.
That would
Because
be
they had this massive attraction to one another because they were bitten by the same radioactive spider.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool that the new movie, they kind of, instead of told the story of him, they just threw him right into his reality, like, into school and stuff like that. They didn't
I'm
really...
tired of origin stories.
Yeah. I mean, they can't possibly have Emma Stone play anyone because she's so much older than him. It'd be like his mom playing his girlfriend.
Yep.
She's like so old compared to Tom Holland is so young.
I just hope this is the last Spider-Man reboot because he's been rebooted so many times now. I mean, he's been rebooted more times than Batman.
Yeah, but
New
without
versus arena acquired.
Luke, without Spider-Man movies to see at the movie theater, what's the point of going to the movies?
See other movies?
There are no other good movies.
Oh.
Paddington Bear.
Paddington was cute. I
I
like
know.
that. Alright, so the gate's open. Where does that mean
But
we go?
that's
This way?
also a reboot of the books. Like, everything is just retelling of things that have already happened.
Breaking the law! Breaking the law! There you
I
go.
keep thinking I'm you. I did. I like.
You're not wearing red pajamas.
No.
You're wearing
I like-
vampire attire.
I like how Tom Holland is, I think, the only Spider-Man actor that's actually was a teenager while playing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
All
for
the
the
other
first
ones,
movie.
all the other ones, he was in his 20s pretending to be a teenager.
Trouble ahead.
Some of them are in their
Get the
late
Phantom.
20s.
Yeah. Yeah, like our Spider-Man from our generation, I feel like he was pretty old. I mean, but he has this baby face that makes he makes him look young no matter how old he gets. Like when he's 40, he's gonna still look like he's like 20.
I still can't believe people want him to play as Uncle Ben. It's like
he's not gonna look old enough.
No, he doesn't.
He never ages. His face always looks like a baby face.
I can understand that Tom Holland wants him to play it, but I don't think Toby would do it.
That's probably what people felt about.
That would be like Michael Keaton coming back and playing Alfred.
Yeah, but that's probably what people felt about Michael Keaton, because Michael Keaton kind of has a goofy face, so people probably thought he wouldn't be a very good Vulture.
I gotta tell Michael you said that.
But he was a good Vulture, but he was able to pull off being a dad and a villain at the same time. That was good.
What do you call a dad villain?
A bad dad. I don't know.
No, Michael was a good dad.
Yeah.
He provided for his family. Went a little crazy, but
yeah.
You know, that's just part of the gig of being a supervillain is you go insane.
Yeah, I did like. Well, I probably won't. I don't. Spoilers or whatever in case you haven't seen it. But I did like how he tried to explain like why he was trying to help provide for his family. Is like he wasn't trying to do anything wrong. You actually really felt for him too, like the way they set it up, because it didn't even feel like he was a villain.
That was me giving you a thumbs up.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of weird because my finger was...
Like, it was like the corporation that messed up his company and laid off all his workers were the villains. He was just trying to fight back against it.
Who's the villains now? Corporation.
Yeah, big business was the villains. And, like, government corporations. Like,
it was actually the government.
Yep.
Eat this! Oh... I thought something cooler was going to happen. Getting a little bit of lag because all the characters on screen at the moment.
Yeah, I hope I get to see Tom Holland do more flips and stuff, though, because he can do all kinds of weird acrobat stuff. I didn't really get to see him do a lot on the movie.
He did a bunch of stuff. I really feel that the actor that they're going to get to play Nightwing is going to be more acrobatic, though.
Yeah.
So far, that Power Rangers guy, like both of them are doing really well in the...
Oh, yeah. They both are pretty... Yeah, and by the way, like, people are suddenly talking about Yoshi being Nightwing when you were the one who brought it up so many years ago and no one paying attention to that.
Yeah, I was kind of upset about that. There was this article on comicbook.com where they were talking about, like, all these influential people on social media coming up with the idea.
Yeah, and they didn't even mention you.
No,
no one
that was the first one.
No one had even talked about it, and you were talking about it, and everyone was like, that's a nice dream, K-Wing, but that's never gonna happen, and it was like so many years ago. Ugh, it's so weird that, like, no... You know, remember, like, a long time ago, there was a video of us talking about people that could potentially be Batman, and we mentioned in that video that Ben Affleck would be so good as Batman because he was a good dad. Number 2, I like Jennifer Garner, and number 3, he had a cleft chin.
Yep.
And all these people were like, no, he would never be Batman in a million years, and then he was.
Mm-hmm.
That was years ago, and like no one had even thought about Ben Affleck, so I know, we are getting too old for this. Luke, I think you were the first one to mention Yoshi.
I did, and then Yoshi did the
he replied.
poses. Yep.
He even said, thank you so much, like that. I mean, I wish somebody would ask Yoshi who first mentioned him, because, yeah.
I just get a little sad. It's like...
You might have even given him the idea to try out, because he wasn't even thinking of trying out for it, I don't think.
Nope. Because all the pictures of him as Nightwing and him doing the Nightwing poses that went viral on Twitter, that all happened, like, after I talked to him about that.
Yeah.
And that was what the comic book article was, like him doing these famous Nightwing poses and wearing Nightwing cosplay and stuff like that.
I know,
it's like,
right?
It all happened afterwards.
I'm sorry, but
church up ahead, isn't it? Fantastic.
I give you recognition, honey.
I just want to be recognized. Is that so hard? If I come up with the idea. Uh-oh.
Everybody give K-Wing a virtual hug in the comments so you can feel
Please tell me we have some superpower, because I don't want to fight these things. Here we go! Tag team! Yes! What? That's kind of a lame super.
I don't know what kind of tag team move we used.
We dropped the bomb. Okay, that works. I'll take it.
Is it weird, like, if you have coffee in the morning and then
Come
your
on,
whole face
this
starts
way.
tingling? Does that mean that it's not good to have a lot of caffeine?
Probably had a little bit too much caffeine, yeah. That could be it. Oh, is this the part where Dracula comes out now? Because it's all kinds of creepy. Whee!
No, that's when I crash from my caffeine high.
Aw, level's over. So that was Blade.
Aw.
That was Blade. So
pretty
next
cool.
time we'll be playing as Black
Black Cat.
Cat. Because Black Cat's strong. That's how we do it. Like, the 4th level is always Black Cat. Because it, you know, just makes sense. Because
Yep.
she needs all the awesomeness that she can get. Oh, man, that was fun. But anyway, guys and gals, that was Blade in action. You got to see his super move. You got to see Blade in his weird purple costume.
Yeah, he's one of the most fun characters, actually.
You enjoyed playing as him, so we'll have
Yeah.
to try to bring him back before the end of the game. There's not many levels left, unfortunately. So anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Check out some of our awesome series we got going on, like we're doing a preview of Scribblenauts, we're playing Sword Art Online, and we're just having a blast every single day here on Gaming's Let's Plays. Until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!
Please secure your